Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Terence back at it with another video. How are you guys doing? Hope you had a great weekend. It's a beautiful Sunday evening right now from where I'm recording this video. Yeah guys, so I thought just sort of talking to you guys once again. I had time to think through a few things, especially the video for Sunday, right? And before I get any further, I really thank and appreciate you guys for the overwhelming response that I got, especially on my previous video. It's not even been 24 hours and it's already hit the highest number of views I've ever had, right? And a decent amount of likes as well. So thank you extremely for that. Your contribution in terms of data to my video helps me understand where I need to take this channel, in which direction I need to take this channel, right? And like I said, this video is not only to achieve some goals of mine, right, but it's also to help you guys daily to make better decisions, right, to learn from me, my mistakes, from experiences, and then we both of us can take it forward that way, right? So once again, I'm really humbled and grateful and thankful for all the wonderful support. But a lot of you guys I'm still seeing are still not subscribed to the channel, right? Go ahead and subscribe. It hardly takes a second, right? Also, if you want notifications daily, turn on the notification bell icon, right? All that helps me a lot, right? So yeah guys, how are you guys doing? Everything cool? So you might be wondering, is this guy going to talk about another preachy topic? I wouldn't say it's preachy. I would say it's more of an important realization that we need to see if we fall into these categories, right? Right. So today's conversation is going to be about addiction and wasting your life. A lot of teens, a lot of teenagers, millennials, and Gen Z, Gen Y, whatever, right? Post the millennial era, right? Even millennials included. Did I just shake the camera? There we go, right? Now I truly should shoot these videos raw, right? Uh, yeah, like getting back to the topic. So I see a lot of teenagers and youths, right? Especially in metropolitan cities, right, like Bangalore, Bombay, wherever you are, right, in capitals basically. They're just wasting their life, man. I'm not saying that all of them are, but most of them are. Before you judge me and say and criticize me and call me out on what I'm trying to say, right? Because sometimes even I do that, right? What am I talking about? It may be alcohol addiction, substance abuse, uh, phasing through life without any goals or purposes. Now, thankfully and luckily, I have not been through any of those phases. But yes, there were times and there are times. Sometimes I do consume a bit of alcohol here and there, right? At least I had made what do you say, a goal for 2021 not to consume alcohol. But somehow, due to peer pressure, I was forced into having something that I didn't like. Not that I'm being disrespectful to anyone, it's just the truth. And on this channel, you get nothing but the truth, right? So, yeah, so talking about topics like that, right? Topics that categorize yourself into addictions or wasting your life, right? Now, knock on wood, I have not been through things like substance abuse and stuff like that, right? To that extent. But I see a lot of teens and youths, just phasing through life, living for the weekend, earning a decent salary, just so that they can, either partially abuse abuse their, I would say, their responsibilities by consuming various type of things. Also, I see another type of category people who do not want to do anything. Right? They just like there's no point in doing it. Right? They're just like giving up. I really felt it's important to talk to you guys because, especially for people who are still at home, still studying or still in their last semesters or their last trimesters in terms of their college, in their education, and they're about to step into the new world. Please understand that you're going to see a lot of truth, and if you're staying at home, there's not a lot of truth there apart from the rules. That's all fine, your family is fine, but once you're out in the world, it exposes you to a lot of things and a lot of decisions or categories that you will have to decide which one you're a part of, right? And sorry, I'm a bit down. I just feel sad when I just talk about this topic. Anyways, some people just they're just living for the weekend. And I also thought, is it just the millennials or is it just this generation that is doing that without any, this living one day at a time, with the phrase, yeah, once, you live only once, right? Yeah, YOLO. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? You live only once. I think that's a really, really bad attitude. Uh, Again, I may be wrong. I'm just talking from my personal experience and my personal habits, and I think so. That's it gives you definitely, yeah, definitely this kind of lifestyle of consumption and materialism. It will give you temporary boost of pleasure here and there, like this hour, right? But that doesn't last. You want something to last. What do you call, in an upward graph or an upward slope, right? You don't want things to be you know like a sine wave or a cos wave that's going right. So you don't want ups and downs, right? In your happiness or in your pleasures that you derive from your life, you want it to steadily go up and up and up, right? But now people have figured out a way, right? By living just for the weekends or living just for yourself, for the case, just soloing their life to this YOLO lifestyle, right? That they can have momentary happinesses which will take them up slowly, 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 like this, right? But that's not a fruitful life if you think about it, right? There's no steady pleasure, and at the end of the night, let's say you went to multiple pubs and then you was lost, right? There is some reaction to it, right? Either your body will react or your mind will react, right? Guys, please understand, anything in moderation is cool, right? Like, let's say once in 6 months or once in a year is fine, but making it the sole purpose, right? I'm not going to specify which gender, but from what I'm seeing, it's more skewed uh, towards I would say young. I won't say young, but millennial females who want that excitement in their life. And what happens is it drives a momentum, that all the women, they desire these things, right? And then the men subsequently follow, right? I'm not judging anyone, as just the reality that I've seen, especially in areas where I live, right? So please think about it. Are you really addicted to something, even if you're not? See, most of the addicts, they don't even know that they're addicted to things. So you need to step back and ask yourself, what are you doing every day, right? Is it contributing to the society? Is it contributing to your future or not, right? Or are you just happy to just go through life until the lights go out, basically, right? So that's one part. The other part is for people. I was telling you, the other kind of people who just don't want to do anything. They don't do this, they don't do that. They just want to live your life one day at a time and just call it quits later on. I think so. Both of these categories stem from one problem, right? They don't have a long-term vision or a long-term goal for themselves, right? If we talk about men, they're looking for momentary happinesses, and if we talk about women, they're expecting happiness from others, right? Especially in the Indian subcontinent, right. I mean, we speak a lot about different cultures, but we are not realizing that there's a lot of things incorrect in this culture as well, right? In the Indian culture. So it's about giving back, right? That longer term goal that you have, I feel, has to be skewed towards giving back to the universe, or giving back at least to um, people around you, right? And if you're living your life, drudging through life or walking through life, so that you go ahead and live it one day at a time for momentary happinesses for yourself, trust me, that won't take you far. At most, it will take you to a hospital multiple times. It will take you to a psych ward, or it will take you to rehab centers. It will take you to psychs, right? Shrinks. That's all is where you're going to end up, right? If your goal is not skewed, if you look at, I'm not saying who's good or bad. I'm just saying, in my eyes, who are successful and not successful people, right? All the extremely successful people. I'm not talking about a guy who owns a 3-bedroom apartment on 16th floor. That's not what success is, to me at least. It may be to you, right? But if you see people who have contributed to the society in a large way, let's say they solved a major problem or an issue, that is because they saw or they realized that there was the society was facing a problem, the world is facing a problem, right? So that solution is giving people back. It's not just for them. Indirectly, yes, you will have a lot of benefits. That is there. That comes as an edge case, not an edge case, as what do you call, results or ramifications when you do something good, right? So think about your goals. Check yourselves to see if the long term goal of yours is actually meant for giving back, or is it just for you, right? If it's solely for you, and it's totally fine if you want to do that, right? But if you check most of the studies, it's when you live like no one else and then you give like no one else, right? Then a lot of things come back to you, right? Without external side effects like these things, in terms of addictions, consumptions, materialism, even no goals, having no sense of structure towards a long-term plan. So yeah, so I just thought of talking to you guys about that, right? About addiction and wasting your life, right? You have one people here, one side of people consuming a lot of things, and you are on the other side people not consuming anything at all and having no vision at all, right? So think about it. Try to set a goal, especially the long term goals. So short term goals you can still think about yourself at some times, but especially your final long term goal should be about helping others. It should be about giving back, right? Then the universe will give back to you. If you only take from the universe, think about it. You only take from the universe, then the universe is going to say, "I've already given you so much. I'm not going to give it to you, give any more to you," right? So when you give back to the universe will return it, right? Tenfold. Like you said, like Newton said, right? Action and then reaction, right? Uh, so choose what kind of action you want to do and what kind of reaction you want to expect, right? So yeah guys, so that was the video for today. Let me know how you felt about this topic about addiction and wasting your life, especially if you, one more thing I would like to cover is, I'm not just speaking and I haven't just spoken about this topic on this video, such a long video. It's been such a long video just by looking at people who are doing this, right? I'm talking about seeing people close to me, close around me, right? Who are, let's say, middle aged, whatever you call as middle aged, 50, 40, 50, 60 years old, right, folks? It's not just millennials, right? If you look at older folks, you will see some people who are extremely motivated and they still want to achieve a lot more things, right? And then you will see on the other hand, they're just like done, just like, this is the best I can do, and they'll play like 20 different reasons they'll find to say that it's not possible, right? So I thought of all the type of folks, and then I started talking about this topic because it's a very sensitive topic, and if I've offended anyone or hurt someone, right, I duly apologize. But it's just I just thought this video will help you realize, how that long-term goal of yours, if it is set to help others, it will give you a long-term result as well, positive result, right? Now, how do you achieve that? Probably we'll talk about that in later video. How your long-term goal can be achieved. We'll probably talk about that later. So yeah, guys, I've been rambling on now. right, and yeah. So let me guys how you felt about this video. If you like this video, please go ahead and like, subscribe. Like I said, it helps the algorithm a lot, right? You guys, by providing data to the video, helps the algorithm dictate whether it's good for me to produce such content or not, right? So like, subscribe, click the notification bell icon if you want more videos or notifications to videos, right? Until then, see you guys, and also thank you so much once again. Take care.